Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Monday the 24th, and today was a lovely day outside up until, I don't know, about 3 o'clock or so, and it started pouring down rain, and it rained like hell for a while. Finally did back off. It's Florida. It's warm enough now, finally, with all the water in the around the oceans and stuff around us. We get enough humidity every day that we pretty much get rain every day, which is good because that's how we have tropical stuff that grows everywhere and is amazing. But at the same time, also kind of pain in the butt when you have a bunch of power tools out and you're doing things, you have to put everything back up, and it kind of ruins part of your day. So, got this morning, got a couple things done, made some eggs and whatnot. Karen's been wanting to do egg salad, so I went ahead and made a bunch, hard boiled up a bunch of eggs and that. From there, decided I was going to head out. Had to take the dog to the insulin shot after his food and all that kind of stuff, which kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. He handles it pretty well. They're tiny little needles, so it's not a big deal there. I'm going to headed out in the yard and decided I was going to do some yard work because it wasn't real hot yet. So I thought I'll be able to get a chance to get some work in. And I was out here for freaking hours. I've got about 6.5 hours of labor back here on just this fence. I guess I also mow the yard too. But this is the fence I took down. All of this, that whole entire thing was just covered in vines. If you see like my other videos and walk through and you look out here in the background, this whole fence was just covered. You can see down in the ground how far out that stuff came. Like just, it was overgrown. There's no grass, there's no nothing there. Absolutely just horrendous. So I pulled out all this down. Oh my god, it took forever and forever and forever. And I was peeling it back and cutting and peeling back and cutting. If I'd had a second person here, it would have been a lot faster, I think. But I didn't want to waste Karen's day just pulling vines, kind of thing as I did that. So decided to heck with it, did it myself, and it worked. It just took a while. Got that all done. Also mowed the yard. Also went ahead and sharpened the blades on the mower. I've been needing to sharpen those blades for a while. Finally broke down, did that. Did a couple of little things out here, trimmed back some trees and everything else as well with the loppers. Had a gentleman later on. Actually, I got done with that. Went out for my run, did some weed eating stuff. Went out for my run. Got the run taken care of. Got back home, got cleaned up in that, and then had a gentleman come by to look at my trailer, and looked it over and stuff. And like I said, it's just a heavy-duty trailer. He needs it for a Camaro, so he says it doesn't need anything quite that heavy. But like I told him, I said it's never going to worry about it, causing a problem if you ever overload it. It's a giant dual axle or dual frame trailer, heavy, awesome little unit. So he'd let me know hopefully soon. About to get that thing sold. I don't use it anymore. I really don't. I'll miss it, but my theory is I'm going to set aside the money that I get from it into like a separate. It's going to be spent for the things, but in a separate mind thought that once I get to the point of if I rent one when I need one once every few months or once twice a year, whatever. If I get to where it is what it is, what it costs for plates and whatnot, I will then move forward and buy a different one. And I'll probably regret selling this one, but it is what it is. So went ahead, he looked at it, talked for a while and stuff. He's also he might be interested in the truck a little bit. So I might send him a text and make an offer on the pair and see if he wants both. But all this vine down here, look at all this stuff. This is all vine that I took off that back fence. This is all heavy taken off in giant, huge chunks and bundles. There's like 4 trips up here of that, and it's like heavy as hell, like dragging it through the yard, just absolutely a ton of work. I also cut my leg open doing that too. Busted my leg pretty good, but it is what it is. Karen got home from work. We ended up having a lovely, wonderful little meal. Had some bratwurst type sausage thing that we bought that were cheap and unfortunately tasted like shit. So we're going to throw away. We had about 6 of them. We ate 2 and we're going to throw the 4 away. There's no use in trying to eat those. So baked beans were good. We had, wonderful little meal together, but the food itself was not good. So I went ahead, chilled out, just kind of simple little things. Figured out what days I think I'm going to try and head back up to Iowa. So we're doing some research into renting the van and whatnot. The cost for renting a van is just astronomical. Renting a car is cheap. Oh my God, you can rent a car for nothing. SUV for barely more than nothing, and a minivan, it's triple a car and double a SUV. I don't know how the hell it's possible because the minivan costs less than the SUV does. So I don't know what their theory and thoughts are in that. The only thing we can think of is people in minivans stuff a bunch of kids in there and they spill shit and shit all over the damn carpets or something. I don't know, but I'm decided. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the motorcycle up and save all the rental price and that, which sucks. I'll leave my dog home, which that part sucks immensely. But I'll probably just take the bike up, take the motorcycle, and chill out up there. I'll borrow a vehicle when I get there, or even rent a local car, and then have a vehicle drive around for the week or so, week and a half. I'm there. hit all my surgeries and whatnot, get my hand healed up enough and my feet healed up enough that I can then ride the motorcycle back home and get back here as soon as possible. So that's what I think we're doing. I'm going to look into a couple other little things real quick just to make sure. And Karen will just have basically here, she's trying to talk me into taking her car up, and she'll keep my truck and then go that route, and we'll see. So who knows? It is what it is. My thought is I hate taking her car up again, because then she's driving a truck around and she wants to go to Orlando or wants to go somewhere, she's got to pay a lot more in gas than what it is in her car. But because my truck gets like half the gas mileage her car gets. But it is what it is. Bruce, good boy. So we'll see what happens. She wants me to take the car, so I'll have in case my surgery doesn't go quite perfectly, I won't have to ride home with the beating on the hand, because I'm going to have this hand so cut open and whatnot. So I got to find out. I might call the surgeon to find out how long before I can start gripping things heavily with that finger again in that hand. So that'll make a difference, because I got to be able to pull the clutch in, I guess. So we'll see. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.